the left appears to have lost the ability to discuss and to deliberate and to debate. What wokeness basically does is it designates certain things as so sacred, certain identities as so sacred, that any dissent from them is considered to be heresy. And what do you do with heretics? You excommunicate them, right? And what's the ultimate form of excommunication? Right? You burn them. Exactly. And so there just seems to be this virus, this infestation of excommunication. I mean, even Bill Maher's brought it up. What are we going to do? We can't. This is when Biden was president. What do we do? You can't. Make half the country disappear. You got to learn to get along with your MAGA uncle. You're going to have to.
They don't, though.
They don't. That's the thing.
They've taken to excommunicating their own family members,
exactly.
And that was I think the earliest sign for a lot of people was that if you can't leave it at the dinner table and move on with your life with the people that you have the closest relationship to, you can't expect them to hold that with people who believe something different that have no connection to them whatsoever.
Well, there was this very crazy thing in July. There was an article out from the New York Intelligencer saying it's okay to go no contact with your MAGA relatives. That was in July 2025.
Yep.
They've been saying the same thing since like 2016, 2017. And in the same time, also in July, same week, was an article from the New York Times, an opinion essay saying, is it time to stop snubbing your right-wing family? And so they're still debating this, right? And the crazy thing about is it time to stop snubbing your right-wing family one? The guy who wrote it was talking about how he got into surfing, and the only person he knew who was into surfing was his MAGA brother-in-law. So he had to descend and lower himself to go talk to his brother-in-law because that was the only guy who knew who was surfing. And the brother-in-law was like, sure, dude, I'll go surfing with you. No big deal. Like, that's cool.
This kind of stuff, we can laugh about it, and we all laugh about, I've cracked more than my share of jokes about Antifa or others, but at the same time, these are the individuals who are so sick and twisted and depraved that they are far more willing to pick up a firearm and walk into one of these situations, a school, a school with little kids, and start opening fire. And so they're absolutely deadly dangerous, and it's absolutely deadly serious. And so, we were, as this story was breaking, I didn't even mention it to my wife. I didn't even mention it to Tanya Tay because, as we were finding out about this, our kids are in a Catholic school, and we're, we didn't have a school mass this week, but I'm sure I think we have one coming up. That's going to be the first one. And the school actually sent out a very nice letter. Obviously, I'm not going to be naming it, but.
Oh, I wanted to get in my car and run over and pick up my son from school.
It hits close to home. It hits really close to home. And by the way, for any parent, right? For any parent, but, it really is religious schools, and particularly Christian schools, that are targeted again and again and again. And I tweeted something earlier about this, and the reason that I believe it is because at the end of the day, these people, these lunatics, believe that God created them wrong. So they hate God for creating them. They realize that they can't attack God directly. They can't do anything to God directly. So what do? You attack his children. You attack you find the thing that's going to hurt him the most by going after that which is most precious to him. There's the children of God.
There's a lot of substance to that argument, the idea that they're going after.
In their mind, obviously, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever kind of twisted way they approach the world. But it's beyond just attacking God for making them wrong. It's attacking God for the crime of making the world imperfect. The left really believes that you can perfect the world, that you can perfect humanity, that if you just make enough changes, just do enough things, or whatever it is, the topic of the day or the topic that's most important on their mind, they believe that you can perfect humanity. That's why the farthest left believe in communism. They believe that they can perfect society. And so they want, when they see the imperfections, they want to lash out at God and all of existence for the crime of being imperfect.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.